Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. Myself and Brogan, and a little bit later than normal today with the 3 p.m. start. Had a few things to do and, of course, a well-deserved rest.
Yep.
After the last couple of days, Brogan, I've really enjoyed my lie-in this morning.
Yeah, we've been doing, it's been pretty heavy. Like we had, was it Thursday? We did 2 streams in a row.
Thursday, 2 streams in a row.
Yeah.
Then we spent about 8 or 9 hours in the office yesterday, so we've had a great sleep. So what we're going to cover today is we're going to have a look at technical analysis of Bitcoin. Now, we are not going to be giving you precise levels or anything in particular. We're just going to take a look at scenarios for Bitcoin.
Yep.
After that, myself and Brogan are going to have probably about a 5 or 10 minute discussion, which I all want you to join in with, and that is, do meme coins serve a purpose?
Right.
That's the chat today. Brogan should have the list of questions us over there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I suppose because we have like a little running order sheet for every stream. And I saw this just chunk of stuff. I don't know what's going on, so glad I now know what that is.
All right. So when we've done those two things, we're then going to go through the optimism. I think there was another $7 million stolen there. We're going to look at SHIB scaling. We looked at SHIB yesterday. There's been an update there. We also discussed yesterday on the stream about move by OpenSea to remove royalties. And now, as expected, there is now fallout. Go Labs will be removing themselves from OpenSea. So we're going to have a look at that.
That's heavy.
That's big news.
That is. Oof.
And then a project that I covered some time ago on our YouTube channel, I looked at Hockey.
Right, okay.
And we're going to take a look at their metaverse. And then we're going to finish with a quiz. The quiz, those of you that don't know, are general crypto questions that may or may not know the answer to. And more than happy for you all to join in. Just comment in the chat with the right answer. I give you about 60 seconds to answer because people have lag. And then, it's just for a bit of fun. It's more for education purposes than anything else.
Yep.
One thing I do want to say, I want to give a big shout out to Fake Tech.
Oh, yeah.
For
as always,
helping us out on some of our channels. So without him, we were running really late today, and he pasted our links where they needed to be pasted.
Yep.
So big shout out to him. Big thanks to him.
Legend.
Sorry?
He's absolute legend, that guy.
Exactly.
Legend.
So before we get on to the TA, do you want to have a quick look at the markets?
Yeah.
I think they're as you were really for the day, aren't they?
Trying to see the losers and the winners, just to see how much it's changed. See with BitTorrent, the cryptocurrency.
They have, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of evened out.
What's the market volume? What's the trading volume?
It's gone down huge. 24 hour, 34.76 billion.
So we've had the huge sell-off.
Yeah, and
now it's come down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And what about Bitcoin dominance was 48.5%?
Yeah, 48.1. It's not very much.
So Bitcoin dominance has come down a fair bit as well. Dominance 19.0.
19.0.
Really?
Yeah.
Have we had any winners in the last?
The losers. There's not really many losers, and they are losing, but barely anything. Hedera.
Hedera, you know what? A lot of people have missed the boat on Hedera.
Right.
Hedera is a big project and it's going places, and the coin has been pumping a lot in the last few weeks.
Right.
And the Hedera community is going buy. No one has listened.
Oh.
And the coin has done exceptionally well.
14%. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. What else is up?
Thorchain. Woo Network. I looked at that accidentally.
Yeah.
Injective. Yeah.
Injective was up again yesterday, was it? What about the losers?
Yeah, I mean,
still down.
Yeah, it was the BitTorrent and stuff.
That was the BitTorrent, right? Okay.
XTC Network, but it's only about max was like about 4%, so not really anything too terrible.
All right. Well, what we'll do then, we'll move on to the TA that we've done.
Right.
Now, I believe you can see my chart.
Yeah, I've got it up.
Right.
Now you did this, so I feel like as the creator, you should guide us.
I'm gonna go through it for everybody. Don't worry. I'm just gonna give a few shout outs. Waleed, bro, seriously, thank you for being here. Queen, thank you. Rick,
yeah.
are most welcome. Adil, thanks for coming back.
Oh.
Actually, he's not called Adil anymore.
What's he called now?
Called
BNB.
Hasn't it? No, didn't we call him Adil? Adi BNB.
Oh.
Renamed him, haven't
Yeah.
we?
Well, actually.
We had a poll, and now he's had his name changed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. On the unnamed platform.
Okay, so I was asked by a few people to have a look at Bitcoin TA and what's going to happen, where are we going to end up, and where are we going to go to. Now, first of all, we are not a trading channel, we do not offer signals, we do not offer trading advice. This is our personal opinion. Platform you're on, the usual things. This is my opinion on where we are. Now, I don't think you can screen around.
Bill. No. Oh, do you want to try share your screen?
No.
I think we can do it.
I know, but let's not. Let's just talk through it. Now, we were sitting at a point of control just under 30,000 before this catastrophe began.
Yeah.
And then we said yesterday that this was all a result of basically sideways action for a very long period of time, and it just needed a spark, and there was going to be a huge forest fire, and that's exactly what we've had. Now, if you look at the chart in front of you on the left-hand side, you'll see we're currently sitting at just about a point of control, about 25.9, 26.1. That's where we're sitting right now. We are oversold, massively oversold on the RSI on the 1 hour chart.
Oh God, I didn't know it went down.
Yeah, exactly. We are massively, massively oversold. If you look at the 4 hour chart,
that's the only thing I can go on. Real thing.
I mean, you go back, the last time you find anything like that was the 9th of March. That was the last time we had a massive dip. Now look at what happened after that. So look at where we are now. Dip.
Yeah.
Go across on the RSI, 9th of March.
Yeah, I went back, but that's
right. And now, what happened on the 9th of March when we had RSI this low? Had a massive spike up, didn't we? Now, I am not saying this is going to happen, but what I've done is I've given some targets for where I think we're going to get to. So in March, when we came down to touch 19,600.
Yeah.
That.
I'm kind of visually explaining it with my mouse. I'm kind of self-circling areas.
That's fine. We came down to 19,600. And that, funnily enough, is... I don't think we're going to come down that far. I think if we come down, we're going to hit about 22,400. So if you go back to the right now on the chart, I think 22,400 is one of our lines in the sand. And the reason being, that has been a good position for support and resistance in the past.
Okay.
So that's the worst of it. The next question then is, if we do follow what happened in March and have a rally, where are we going to end up?
Right.
Now, I think end up at 27,000 would be the first target to break.
Yeah.
Pretty much 27,000 dead on is the first target to break for me.
Yeah.
But then looking all the way back at $29,000.
Yeah.
That's my next kind of port of call. To get from 26, 29...
Should this 27 be here?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the 27 there. The 27 that's on there is just as a guide for where the fib level is.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. So what I'm saying is, I think 22,400 if something else happens.
Okay.
And that happens to be negative. We're in a weekend. The last few weekends that we've been in, we've had really, really low volume. You've got to remember, it's August. Traders are on holiday.
Yep.
They don't come back till September. That caused this potentially was fake news. So SpaceX didn't sell. It was a write-down of the assets on the books.
It's surprising how that was what Like, it's surprising how that simple thing, which, if you think about it for 2 seconds, that it's very stupid. I try to articulate what I'm thinking. But it's like, how can you think that they've sold it when clearly the price of Bitcoin is different from when they had it on the last sheet.
Whoever looked at the figures, remember, I think SpaceX is a private company.
Right.
They don't have to disclose everything. But what I think has happened is that somebody has seen that the figure has changed in value.
Yep.
And they've taken it at the point of they've sold 50% or 30%. That's what they've taken it as. They haven't realized that when they bought Bitcoin was at $45,000. We're now at $29,000.
Yep.
That's a write down of almost 35-40%.
Yep.
So, but don't forget, it didn't matter what happened, it was always going to happen. There was always going to be something that sparked a massive sell-off.
Yep.
You've got to remember, and this isn't a conspiracy theory, don't get me wrong. Let's say that Vanguard and Fidelity, let's say they want to buy their Bitcoin. Think they want to buy their Bitcoin at $40,000, or do you think they want to buy their Bitcoin at $26,000 or $22,500? So I'm not saying that they've staged it. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that this is now a far more desirable market for BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard than it was 5 days ago. And as we talk about on this channel, we have a lot of coincidences, don't we?
Yeah.
You look at Prometheus.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they were given a license when nobody else was.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that Binance and Coinbase was sued the week before F News came out? Is that a coincidence? Was it a coincidence that, what was the other one I was going to mention? That's it, Paxos issued Binance BUSD coin.
Right. They
were then told to remove that. They did. And now suddenly we have PYUSD, which is PayPal.
Yeah.
By Paxos. Now all of these are coincidences, not alluding to anything, but I just like to point out patterns that happen.
Very convenient.
Very convenient. So
I did ask, why can't we see Mike in the office? We're not in the office today, actually. We are in the. We're at home.
We're in the home studio.
We're at home. The home studio. If the green screen turned off right now.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is I think that a lot of things that are going on are coincidences. Now, do I think we will potentially grab sideways now for Saturday and Sunday? Yes. Do I think that something's going to spark on Monday? Yes. And what I'm saying is the downside of that spark, 22,400. That's where we were back in. That's where we were back in January and February. That's what I expect on the downside. On the upside, I think we've got a point of control at 27,100, and we've got a point of control at 29,000. And I think if you go back over the history of Bitcoin, it's always darkest dawn, and this could be an outstanding time to buy Bitcoin. 26,000, because by Tuesday we could be back at 30,000 again.
Yeah.
Or 5,000, also an unbelievable price to buy Bitcoin. So
absolutely.
Been buying Bitcoin at 29, 28, 27,000. I think my final comment on this is, because I don't want to go too far over, my final comment on this is short-term blip, not a long-term trend.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when it's based off fundamentals of something, I feel that's when it becomes long-term. But when it's news-based, and especially when the news isn't true, I feel like, you see these really sharp movements in bi-directionally.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's a short blip.
And don't forget, these blips are not fundamental. It's not a fundamental price action. This is what I call emotional price action, which is based on massive liquidations.
Yeah.
We've leveraged an awful lot of the market with $1 billion wiped out. Don't forget, for everybody that's lost money, some has made money somewhere in there. So I think we should move on because we're going to run out of time.
Okay.
And we're going to move on now to talk about coins.
Right.
I just want to say hello to Al Yasser Sam. Welcome. Hello, Fake Tech. Hello, Hidden Agendas. Welcome to the stream.
Need to get the chat up for.
I've got several chats in here. Who are watching us, don't forget to say hello. Let me know what you think about meme coins in the chat. Just drop a comment. Do you like meme coins? Are you a fan of meme coins? Do you think they're bad for crypto? What we're going to do now is Brogan has a list of topics to go through. We're going to do this in fairly quick time. We're probably going to spend about less than 10 minutes on this.
Okay.
And the reason I wanted to do this was had quite a good chat about it yesterday, and you've obviously got a different what it's all about.
Yeah.
So do you want to, what was the first few comments on there?
What for the 4?
What do you want to talk about? What are the notes?
So we've got, just read them out.
No, don't just read them out.
That's the thing,
Let's
so
take them one by one.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Community.
Right. So, are meme coins good or bad for sale and crypto community? My answer would be that on the whole they are not. And the reason I'm going to say that meme coins don't have a place in crypto is because the majority of them are pump and dump schemes.
Right.
And it causes untold damage to the market and to doesn't know enough about crypto. They come along, they buy this meme coin, which could be called a non-coin, for example. They put $100 into it, and within 48 hours, it's gone to zero.
Right.
So that's why I think it's bad for the.
Okay. So a stereotype, is an assumption of something based on some information which may be true in the past. However, it's not true for every single type of thing. So the assumption there with a meme coin is that it's a pump and dump scheme, although not every single one is a pump and dump scheme. So like PSG, for example, you can consider that a meme coin because it's like a funny thing. It's not based on like, oh yeah, we want to. However, they have now started to incorporate it. It wasn't solely based off that. It was based on, oh yeah, we want to celebrate animals, and we're going to make AI generated photos. So I feel like this depends on what sort of meme coin you're talking about. I feel like you have to differentiate between a meme coin and like a rug pull,
A scam.
a scam. So if we're talking about meme coins, which can with like PFG can produce some sort of utility, although they might not have to. Like Pepe, I don't wait. As Pepe hasn't that also tried to incorporate things like some sort of utility?
Yeah, I mean, the very definition of a meme coin is a project or a token that doesn't have any utility, and it's set up in response to something that's happened in it's not social media. What's the word for it?
Is it like Gensler as that also?
Sorry,
wasn't there Gensler as well?
Yeah, but there's a name for that kind of thing. Anyway, my argument is that you are right, but the question is, as a retailer, as a retail user,
not at all.
How do you know?
You don't buy them.
What?
For community, yes.
Yeah.
But retail,
no. Okay. All right. What's next?
Like it's not going to be listed on like Vanguard or anything like that, where it's going to get bought for you. It's not going to do that. Next one is introducing retail to crypto. I feel like that's kind of the same thing in terms of I don't think it's good. I don't think it'll help. It's risky waters still.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it's not a mature coin which has reason from the get-go, and it is based on a joke, it can sometimes just be a joke, and it'll stay like that, and it's not a pump and dump. But
playing devil's advocate on this, one idea is that a meme coin, by the time it reaches retail, will either exist or don't exist. So what I mean by that is, pump and dumps exist for a relatively short period of time.
Yeah.
They might only last for like one to 4 weeks. You get a meme coin come along.
Yeah.
Pumps up, maybe hits 1 million or 5 million in market cap, and then it's dumped.
Right.
By the time coins reach retail investors, already gone past the coin pump and dump. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Position. So I suppose from my point of view, I would argue that coins, this instance, are actually a positive thing.
Yeah.
Pepe, for example, everybody and their aunt was talking about how good Pepe was.
Right.
And when I made the video about it on our channel, I absolutely tried it.
Right.
Because it didn't have anything going for it, but it caught on like wildfire, especially on Twitter. It became a massive success.
Yep.
And what is Pepe? Is it 100 million
I don't even know.
project?
I don't even know.
All right, what's next?
I can go check. But decentralization. Yeah.
What do you think of
I mean, huh? Is that based on the fact that it's got low cap and people can kind of take over quite easily because of that amount you can buy?
So the entire point of crypto is to hand control of money back to individuals. Go way back in time, and I'm talking hundreds of. Walk around the countryside with sticks that had knots on them,
Right.
and that would be your currency. And it was only when kings came in England started to introduce stamped currency.
Yeah.
But back then, people held the money. There were no banks. Money was in your pocket.
Yeah.
And with crypto, we've kind of gone back 800 years, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
If I say to you, I want to buy a video off you.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay you 10 million, right? And for that 10 million SHIB, you could pay for your hosting, for example, the next 12 months.
Right.
And what you're doing is, rather than exchanging dollars and pounds and drachmas, you're exchanging the fact that if I make this one video, I'm going to have my hosting paid for.
Right.
Not quite bartering, but we've gone back to like medieval.
Right, where it's based on like you like sell animals and stuff. Where it's based on based on like an idea of it being value because it's got utility.
So when something has perceived value, doesn't matter what anybody says, believe that is worth 10,000 or 10 million SHIB. You're gonna accept that payment, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So from my point of view, the centralized element of it. Fact that we're giving a currency to has no central bank controlling interest rates, no central bank imposing fines and things like that. A free flowing currency.
Yeah.
And as long as you believe that SHIB has a value, we're always going to trade in it.
Yeah.
And once that SHIB lose, and the reason I say decentralized is if you have a currency where 95% of SHIB is owned by one person, that coin has less value than a coin that's held by 500,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. What's next? Anything? What's the next points you want to bring up? Because it's now 25 past. We've been at this.
Burning retail.
As in, we've covered that one.
I didn't know what burning part of it meant. We've kind of gone over it. I mean, like zero utility, pump and dump. Yeah. Medium of exchange, kind of the fact that it's not based on value, it's based on if you think it's worth something. Store of value, kind of discussed that as well, whether it's perceived or not. So I think we've kind of gone over it.
So have you got 3 tips off the top of your head?
3 tips, okay.
On what meme coins would you invest in? What 3 tips would you give to some
when they're looking to invest into meme
when
coins?
they're looking to buy a meme coin? What were the 3 things that you would tell them to look for?
I think go to the website is probably the most important part because you can look at a graph all you want, but it's not going to tell you plans or how, because you can kind of gauge the attitude of the creator if you go to the website, look at the paper, see what they have to say, maybe even join the Discord.
The white paper, that is.
Yeah, the white paper. Yeah. So I would say read the white paper.
Okay, that's a good tip number 1. What about would you set a lower limit for the market cap of the meme coin that you would invest in? So you say, I'm only going to invest in a meme coin that has a market cap of a minimum of 100 or anything like that.
Right? Is it okay? Yeah. I mean, it's slightly safer then in terms of like high extreme fluctuation because the high volatility comes from a lower market cap currency. So I suppose it's still going to be decent volatility, but I suppose you make the most money in terms of you make the most money when the market cap is low and it moves frequently. So it depends on in what sort of player you are.
Okay.
But then it brings more risk. So I suppose the other tip is, understand yourself. And if you want to be spending a bunch of time looking at the graph and monitoring it closely, obviously you can set orders. So if it fulfills, if the price goes down a certain, amount,
Right.
you can buy, sell. But
what about, would you diversify your risk? Would you buy 1 meme coin, 5 meme coins? How would you diversify?
Yeah, I mean, if to lose, let's say you get 10 coins and you lose out on the majority, but you win, the minority of them. Obviously, depending on how much each one goes up, you can kind of result in a win based on, even if you've lost the majority, you can still win at the end of it based on, how much has gone up in comparison to how much it goes down. So I would say diversify. I think it'd be better. You have more of a chance of getting a single, like a rug pull if you have 10, because it's 10 different projects. But if you're in one project and it is a rug pull, it's completely ruined your entire, basket. So, yeah, I'd diversify. I think diversifying would be the smarter move in terms of meme coins. So if you do get hit, it's lessen the impact.
So read the white paper.
Yeah.
Watch the graphs. What patterns you can pick up the graphs.
Yeah.
And diversify your portfolio.
Yeah.
That sounds like a perfect set of coins. And I didn't put you on the spot, but I put you on the spot because I knew you could answer that question.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on to... Now we're going to look at... before we look at SHIB, we're going to...
Well, the Shiba token website, because I've had this up, and I didn't know if this was part of the for and against part, but I've just had it up.
That's fine. The first article I've got here, Optimism collapse. Bridge?
Yeah, bridge collapses.
Yeah.
Okay. Another crypto bridge collapses as DeFi lender on Optimism suffers $7 million attack. Exactly. What? Exactly. I don't know. A credit market on the Optimism network was hacked on Friday as thieves exploited its bridge to swipe a stash of ETH. It's always the bridges which get the problem.
It is.
What was recent which had this sort of problem? I thought we talked about it.
There's near enough every 1 or 2 weeks, look at a chain where the bridges get hacked, and the reason is that the bridges are, if you're a hacker, you're going to go after the point, aren't you?
Yep.
And for me, I think we said this a few days ago, said that blockchains themselves are fairly robust.
Yeah.
And really are looking at where's the weakest spot to attack. And for me, it's wormhole bridges, and they happen nearly every week. For me,
yeah,
they happen nearly every week. So from that point of view, you're going to keep seeing these types of attacks. They're not going to go away. You're going to see them on Optimism this week. You'll see them maybe on Solana next week. You'll see them on AVAX the week after. They just happen because they're the weakest part of an ecosystem to attack.
Right.
For example, if you're trying to swap your Bitcoin or Ethereum, for example, let's try you're trying to swap your Ethereum from one chain to another. At that moment, try and put your Ethereum into the vault on the Ethereum chain and unlock it on the other chain. That's the most vulnerable point of attack. Also, why does it say the live stream is over?
On where?
Sorry?
Where?
On Gate.
I don't know. It hasn't ended here. I'm trying. I haven't turned anything off. I'm just playing. I'm altering the filters a bit. I'm noticing things.
Right, just let me check.
Is this loud? I don't know.
That?
I'm maneuvering the mics because it's a bit loud, or some things are loud. I don't know.
Don't know how we can.
What redo?
Don't know how we can turn it back on.
Hopefully, yeah, it'll work now.
Right. Okay.
So is it off on the?
Let me just hit refresh.
Right.
Maybe it's just my monitor that's looking.
Okay.
Maybe it was like an interfering
Yeah.
interference.
Hopefully it's not too echoey. The voices, because sometimes each one's picking each other up, and I don't know if it's too loud or not. Or should I carry on with the article while?
Yeah, can I send you a link? Tell me if this has gone down.
Okay.
Could just be my my PC.
Okay.
Go and have a look at that. Working for you.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Fine. Okay, so it's me. Thank you, Boxer Queen, for letting me know it's not. It's my machine. It's not our stream. So Boxer Queen likes Doge, Baby Doge. They're the ones that she's watching over there. So
My monitor's too bright. It's making the light not do anything.
right. So let's move on. You go through the article, and I will.
All right.
I will try and sort out my internet.
All right. Let's see what this is about then. Continuing the trend, another decentralized finance. Let's make sure my mic's good. All right. Protocol bridge has been hacked, according to the project and various security firms. Exactly. There's some weird. This writer's got some weird like punctuation thing.
I know.
Exactly. A credit market on the Optimism network said early Friday that it was actively investigating a security issue within our protocol. It added that the protocol was temporarily paused, but users could still withdraw assets. PeckShield said on Twitter that it has detected an ongoing attack. Furthermore, blockchain security firm D.Fi very funny, said on Twitter that hackers made away with 4,300 Ethereum, or $7.2 million worth of in dollars.
See, my issue with this is that.
Exactly is the name of it. I thought he was just saying, yeah, exactly. So stupid. All right.
So they've run away with $7 million worth of Ethereum.
Yeah.
Because they found a vulnerability in one of the contracts.
Yeah.
Right, which is what happens every single week.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was just.
So all I would say about this is, nothing's working for a minute. Oh, there we go. I think we're back.
Damn.
All I would say about this is, I wouldn't think any less of the Optimism chain or Polygon chain or Solana chain. These things just happen.
Yeah.
So let's move on now to talk about SHIB. Got 12 minutes left to go. Quiz.
Be easy.
So we've got plenty of time. The last one, I think we're gonna have a bit of a good old rant about Yuga Labs. Because for me, we saw this coming yesterday, and if you told me about it, I would have said it was a ridiculous idea to actually turn off royalties. But we'll get to that one in a minute. Should we look at SHIB first then?
Yep. All right. Shiba Inu lead developer promises scaling Shibarium by 1,500%. Shiba Inu lead developer Satoshi Kusama preparing the layer 2 chain Shibarium for massive traffic scaling and decentralization. Some of you may have noticed that we restarted the blockchain again today, and it worked well. However, this was only temporary internal testing. Now, with that stage complete, we are scaling up in multiple ways, testing again and making it public, said Satoshi Kusama.
Can I ask a question? Does it mention the $2.5 million of locked SHIB anywhere in the article?
Hopefully. First scaling up, who said the team is monitoring the chain and ensure an amount of $2 million in case there is any issue. Right, okay.
Okay.
So they're going to back it up, that's fine. It jumped 6% in 24 hours. Okay, so basically prices went up because good news. Makes sense. That's it. That's the article.
Yeah, I mean, we were looking at why the price of Shiba dropped 6% on Thursday. No, what a day was Saturday. I think it dropped 6% towards the start of the week. That was before obviously everything else had happened that had happened.
Yeah.
And that was mainly down to I don't know whether I can say the word cocked up. It was a cocked up launch of Shibarium.
Right.
And I think what I can't understand is when you have new chains, when you have new products that launch, they're never going to be perfect. They need to be perfect if they are, for example, Ethereum moving towards proof of stake. It needs to be perfect. The
Yep.
Lightning Network needed to be perfect. But let's make no bones about this. Shiba Inu, the meme coin, it's done very well for itself. There's going to be teething problems because they're not going to have an army of 5,000 developers to
No.
make it work properly.
No, not at all.
You're going to have teething problems. Now, had we known this, I would have said, not financial advice, on that 6% dip, I'd have said this is a great price to get into dip on.
Yeah.
Because it's going back to that emotional trading again. When something happens based on emotion, such as the news about SpaceX,
Yeah.
such as SHIB cocking up its launch, emotional, it's not fundamental. And that's the best time for me, anyway, based on my track record, the best time for me to make money.
Yeah.
Because, you know, let's say that in traditional finance, the CEO of a bank or the CEO of an insurance company gets sacked because of he's been getting up to something he's been getting up to. The price will fall 20%.
Yeah.
But that's not the fundamental part of the business.
No.
The price of Bitcoin dropping to 26,000 is not based on the fundamentals of Bitcoin.
No.
So for me, we should have picked up a few bags of SHIB.
Yeah.
We buy SHIB all the time,
Yeah.
admittedly, but we picked up bags of SHIB on that.
Yeah, because like emotionally, like because it naturally when the emotion's gone, it'll revert back to what the equilibrium should be. So it will just return back, and then you just get easy money.
Yeah.
So like you said, I agree with what you're saying. In an emotional situation, people act differently than they should do, and
Exactly.
that therefore leads to mistakes and easy money.
Exactly. I can see that you have already sprinted towards the next article.
Yeah. I just closed it. It's like, yeah, guys, basically they're upgrading the thing and they made some money, and like the thing's gone up. So.
All right. Now, the most important thing about this is you've got 8 minutes. We don't have to rush through.
Well, this is a
article.
4-minute read apparently, according to Cryptosaurus. So.
Well, what I want you to do is I want you to read out the statement, because the statement is. I don't know if you looked this morning or last night. I sent you very top there.
Yeah, I'm just looking for
Okay.
how long it is.
So that's the statement I sent you on WhatsApp morning or last night. Sent you a Twitter link.
Oh, there's a link, right? Okay, so I probably didn't click it. Nice.
Wouldn't have clicked it because we're fast asleep dreaming of
Yep.
I don't know, sheep jumping over
Right.
hedges or something.
That sounds perfect.
Maybe I sent it to you on Telegram. I sent it to you, so I communicated with you in some way. This is what I want you to read out, because this is exactly what's going to happen to OpenSea. And let's not forget who Yugo Labs are.
Mike.
Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks,
Mm,
two biggest
Nah.
OG NFT.
Yeah.
Is it Meeples as well, or something like that? They've got 3 or 4, haven't they? in the
Otherworld.
stables?
How's that? I don't know.
Don't know yet. We need to go and have a look.
At Yuga Labs, we are committed to help foster an ecosystem where new and innovative content is created, and where creators are rewarded for their work. In light of OpenSea's announcement yesterday, they will be sunsetting the OpenSea operator filter they introduced and moving to optional creator fees on all secondary sales for all collections. Oh, it's not the thing they say, and it's optional for the seller. Okay, that's stupid. By February 2024, Yuga Labs will begin the process of sunsetting support for OpenSea's Seaport. All these words. Sunsetting for all upgradable contracts and
All sunsetting mean is like
but it's like why you choose like removing, like why you have to do this? For all upgradable contracts and any new collections, with the aim of this being complete by February 2024 in tandem with OpenSea's approach. For as much as NFTs have been about users truly owning their digital assets, they've also been about empowering creators. Yuga believes in protecting creator royalties so creators are properly compensated for their work. Yeah.
absolutely.
Nothing much.
So now, what does the article say?
It's like a bunch of information on like 8% of OpenSea revenue in the past 30 days has come from Yuga NFTs, so the move from Yuga to pull its collections from OpenSea is a black swan event for the industry-leading marketplace. Massive capitulation to follow, and then there will be epic buy opportunities into the next run. Fun. It's just It's not very good, is it? They don't really add much to Source.
Yeah.
So I think that's basically it. They're removing it, and it's not good for anybody.
What do you think about that then?
I assumed that OpenSea were not being complete idiots, and I thought it was a thing you could toggle by the creator, and that's why I was okay with it, because I thought as long as that's something the creator can do, because if it's like a charity thing and they don't want to have secondary sales and it's just like a commemorative thing or something like that, I understand that.
Yeah.
And worst comes to worst, you don't turn it on. But from what it sounds like by Yuga, that it's actually not that the case, and the case is that it's something which is managed in between within the secondary market. It's nothing the creator can do, and if it is that case, it's completely wrong. And I think I basically said the same thing last stream, or whenever we streamed and talked about it.
Yeah.
That's completely wrong. It shouldn't be up to the secondary market to not give money to the creator. That's just completely stupid. I think it should be up to the creator in terms of managing the finances. So yeah, this is completely stupid, and I think Yuga Labs are completely in the right to do so.
I mean, I think I mentioned very briefly that Magic Eden,
yeah,
are now a multi-chain NFT marketplace.
Yeah,
it did start off on Solana, but now you can do Polygon, you can do Ethereum over there.
Yeah,
they started this. This wasn't an OpenSea invention. They started this some months ago.
Yep.
And it caused mayhem. What happens is a project will start and make initial money. Now, let's say, for example, a project starts and they sell 10,000 NFT, 0.1 Ethereum. They get 1,000 Ethereum to start their project up and pay pay the designers, pay the project managers, whatever it might be. Now, let's say, for argument's sake, it's a good project and it goes from 0.1 Ethereum to 5 Ethereum, and they're getting their 8% commission on that.
Yep.
And Opens bring in this new rule where you're not allowed, or it's optional to give the royalties. Then suddenly, instead of getting their 0.4 Ethereum per sale, or 0.38, whatever it might be, getting zero.
Yeah.
How long term is a project supposed to survive?
It breeds and encourages lackluster NFTs, which are based on kind of like a clickbait where they promise things, and then if there's no secondary market where it can keep the project going for a longer period of time, or is in terms of the royalties, there's literally no point of having. There's no point in making an NFT project which survives for a long period of time. It's just breeding like a commemorative thing where you sell it and that's it, and then you don't deal with it. You don't deal with anybody.
Now, I just realised.
Yeah.
We have another article.
Yeah, I know. I have it up.
It's not on the menu. I've just added it to the menu.
Right.
Now we're running behind.
That's fine. We'll do it really quickly.
Let's move on to. Is it Flocky or Floki?
Flocky. I'd say Flocky, but it's probably Floki. But I'm gonna say Flocky.
I covered Flocky. I made a video about Flocky 2 or 3 months ago. I really like this project. I think it's Vikings.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking post views, but it's got gender signs next to the post views. I don't really get that anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just read it. I guess I don't know. Flocky announces Valhalla, next gen metaverse experience for Viking enthusiasts. Flocky enthusiasts, brace yourselves. The latest update from the Flocky team reveals a groundbreaking expansion to their metaverse project, Valhalla. This development is set to revolutionize the Viking virtual experience, like there was one to start with, creating to both adventure seekers and community enthusiasts.
Could I just ask you a question? Actually, mute mics 1 second. Muted them. I'm gonna do a box, and the box is going to say I am a Viking dog, right? And I'm going to.
Really smart.
I thought you'd muted the mic. I asked you if you'd muted.
Are you idiots? He said mute your mic. I muted my mic, and he didn't mute his mic, so he's gonna do something really smart. Yeah, he didn't even mute his mic.
A chat to Winbot.
What was the rest of your plan?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot it when Adil says, I am a small Viking dog. Got it for him. There we go. That's it.
Alright, okay.
Carry on.
All right. Players will encounter a vibrant port bustling with trade, mystic forests sheltering ancient monuments, and magical farmlands where giant characters spring forth.
This is the metaverse where you can play it in different ways, isn't it?
Right,
So
it's got
you
PvP.
you can play the game as if it was Farmville, can't you?
Yeah.
But you can also play it in a different way.
That sounds terrible to be honest, but I assume it's gonna be so great.
This is great. I'm getting some really good screenshots.
See, son, yeah, you know what, I can screenshot here. I can screenshot per user, so I might have to whip it out. Yeah, it's great. This looks really promising. Non-financial advice. Should we move on to the quiz?
You haven't even talked about it.
I don't think there's much to talk about. It's like, oh yeah,
Can't we go to the Flocky website and have a look at it?
you didn't send me that link. If it's not sent to me, I'm not using it.
Are you capable of using Google?
Yeah. Okay, I've got to Flocky. The first thing I've seen, fucking Vikings. All right, yeah. Yep.
And I can't see anything, so you'll have to.
He's a boat builder and incorrigible trickster.
Are we right? Have you brought up the Flocky in your metaverse,
I
or have you just typed in the word Flocky?
I looked up Flocky Vikings.
Oh my days! Right, let's just get on to the quiz. I meant the website, you goon. Why would I ask you to look up who Flocky was? I want you to look at the project.
$1 trillion metaverse street. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Fake Tech, I have a picture of you saying I'm a small Viking dog now. I'm going to use that against you.
This is really powerful. You can make them say anything.
Right?
You can make them say anything.
Right, let's have a look at the website.
Oh, this site can't be reached.
You know what I think we need to do? I think we just need to move on to the quiz.
I think we need to save everyone their time and effort because people's time is very valuable.
It is. We need to appreciate
people's time.
We appreciate people joining us.
Yes.
For the news every single day.
Thank you, everybody. And if you haven't subscribed or whatever the hell your respective platform does, do that already. Thank you very much. The more support we get, the more we can give to you. It's all Adam's fault. I think it is. Normally, 9 times out of 10, it's Adam's fault.
It is. What I would like to say is there are at least 103 small Viking dogs. Right, we need to wait a couple of minutes because I've dropped a box. Wait a couple of minutes. So what I'll do is I'll go through the rules of the quiz.
Actually, before we start, people on Go, how are you? Because the comments are very dry. AK, there's no comments. Unless I can't see them.
Right, what we're going to have as our landing page now.
I've closed it twice now.
Yeah. Very difficult to do this on our stream.
Wait, do you want me to show the Bitcoin one?
No, coin market cap.
Oh, you said charts.
Oh, you know what I mean. Charts, prices.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. Right, let's give it this a go. Right, we've still got a minute left before we can actually start the quiz.
All right, well, how's everyone on their respective platforms? No matter where you are, you can comment anywhere you want. There's no specific platform. I'm not going to name anything.
What I will say is that people are having a whale of a time admitting to being a small Viking dog. That's about as far as I can get. Right, 56 seconds. What we'll do is we'll start the quiz.
Panos in you. I respect you. You've gone through that time to write the letters, but have emojis between them. Thank you. That is a very, very beautiful comment to look at.
It is, isn't it?
He's clicked the emoji. And he's like, okay, letter. Click the emoji, letter. Very good.
What I will say while we're waiting is,
you
can tell that the crypto market has absolutely tanked the last few days. Look at the number of people that have watched in certain places.
Yeah.
we were getting like 6,500 people.
Yeah.
And now we're lucky to get 4 and a bit. So like it's as if like a third of the people have just gone, you know what, I'm gonna go and
can't
touch
move.
grass,
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna go and
outside.
have a picnic, gonna make a barbecue, I'm gonna do anything but listen to those two northerners talk about crypto.
God, good to meet that.
Right, let's start the
chance.
quiz. Here we go.
Which quiz are we doing?
One that's on my screen in front of me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
There isn't, and it's just a quiz.
I know,
isn't
but
It's
is it
crypto
like
quiz.
on based on meme coins? Or
No,
is
there's
it
no. There is
Alright,
no.
okay,
What's the
okay.
word today? No theme today for the quiz. All this is, it's a bit of fun. Been doing this quiz now for the last couple of months. Doesn't matter where you are, you can enter the quiz. Now,
Rick just barking the woof woof.
now, as I said, it doesn't matter where you are, you can participate. All you have to do, type the answer.
Is the box
into
still going?
chat.
The box still going?
Nope, it's finished.
Oh, okay.
The first question, you need to answer the question in lowercase. The first question is, what is the oldest meme coin? What is the oldest coin? I want the 4-letter name of this meme coin. All you have to do is type it in. You don't have to put the word coin on the end. Put the 4-letter name of this coin into chat. And if you are correct, I will read you out.
That.
Lots of correct answers. What's the oldest meme coin? Wherever you are in the world, answer.
Yes, whatever platform, whatever country, whatever language you speak, answer. Oh,
Box-
look at that.
Boxer Queen, you
Yes.
are correct.
Yes.
On that platform. Fake Tech, you are correct. On that other platform.
God, why is it so difficult, man? Why can't you just let us do our own thing?
We're not allowed. For everybody listening, well done, Boxer Queen, you are correct. Wherever you're listening to us on, there are certain platforms that we're streaming on that we're not allowed to mention names.
Come on, give me a second.
So we're being really generic with things. You are correct over there, Boxer Queen. Fake Tech, you are correct over there. And there's 71 correct answers somewhere else. Binder has won. A Dill. Not a Dill anymore. It's a Dill BNB. He has won. Jules Finn has won. Kevin Skywalker. You know I love that name. Kevin Skywalker is a like proper clever. Titans, well done. Constellation. Right, let's move on. Next question. Remember, these are just general crypto questions. They're not meant to do anything but be a bit of fun. Now, I want you
It's
to
not
give me,
BNB for God's sake. True.
I want you
True.
to give me the name of Decentraland's token. So Decentraland is, of course, a metaverse. I want you to type in the name of this token, the 4-letter name. And I bet Boxer Queen will get this right before anybody else. And I think that stream is ahead of everybody else's stream. I think there's a 6-second delay in one place, and there's about a 12-second delay in another place. The Boxer Queen nailed it. I think Fake Tech on that other platform has now got serious competition.
God,
Right?
it's terrible this.
There we go. So, Boxer Queen is correct. Fake Tech is correct. You know what's really odd?
Yeah.
Like, I am looking at different streams
YouTube,
going out
I mean,
across the
other
world.
place. I haven't looked at that.
Across the world, and because of the time delay, you know, it's like listening to a football match in a pub, and then one's got it on satellite and one's got it on IPT, and then one pub cheers, and then 15 seconds later the next pub cheers. That's exactly what's just happened. Right, there's a lot of correct answers.
What the hell is this?
10 seconds left, so I'm going to give you the answer because of the delay. The answer is, of course, Mana. So the two biggest metaverse tokens by, if you ApeCoin, which I don't really count, Sandbox, and Mana for Decentraland. I think Mana and Sand are both going to do very well next few years, not financial advice. Prime Master Gogo, congratulations. Bro, seriously, we've already mentioned Fake Tech, already mentioned Boxer Queen. Malik, well done. You're all love us. We love you too.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Love everybody.
Lovely
On any
comment.
platform you're on, respect you.
Have you got a Harry Potter coin?
Yeah,
up
I
on the
just
screen?
saw it
What
trending.
is
Harry Potter, Bomber, Pac-Man, 80 new. What?
All right, next question. Again, this is very easy. I don't need to ask Brogan this either. I believe he knows this.
What? Ugh, what the
Is
hell?
Bitcoin proof of work or proof
Ew.
of stake? Type POW or POS into chat, and let's see who knows. Is Bitcoin proof of work? Use miners to generate the Bitcoin, or does it use validators, staking to validate the network? Let's have a look. I've actually got the screen side by side. Fake Tech has just typed POW, and Boxer Queen literally 1 second later has typed POW. That is neck and neck. That delay then must be what, 6 or 7 seconds each.
Possibly, yeah.
Lots of correct answers coming in now. What I'll need to do is actually add up all the correct answers.
Yeah.
Rather than pull people out. I agree, but I think Boxer Queen has got a bigger delay than Fake Tech, and that's why she's only beating him by a second or two. Right, there's 9 seconds, 8 seconds to go. The answer is, of course, Bitcoin is proof of work. There are miners dotted around the world. Solve complex algorithms.
Yep.
Generate the blocks. Earn for generating the blocks and securing the network. They are paid Bitcoin.
Yep.
Anonymous, by the way, won our giveaway the other night. That.
I sent a
Congratulations to
coffee.
him.
Thank you.
Brains.
What do the gifts do
Nothing.
on that specific platform, which I can't mention?
Nope. Sonia's won. Well done, Shiraz. Every time I see Shiraz, I fancy a glass of red wine. But no, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've not had red wine for.
It's too hot.
Okay, the next question then. Ethereum. And I'm going to ask the question, typing it in. Is Ethereum proof of work or proof of stake? All you have to answer, again, very simple question for those of you that know the answer. If you don't know the answer, remember, not an easy question.
I mean, you can just watch the chat and see the majority of what people are saying. Copy them.
Is there any really cool graphics that you could make so we could actually put these questions in?
Yeah, probably. I'll have to make it though.
Boxer Queen won. Boxer Queen typed in proof of stake.
Oof.
And Fake Tech lagging. I don't even think he's answered yet.
Someone put Binance.
Really, he's not replied. I think he's given up. I think he's. 20 seconds left.
Another sticker.
57 correct answers so far. Correct answers. Right, there's 10 seconds to go. So, of course, the answer is proof of stake. Ethereum was the second largest cryptocurrency in the world until very recently, when our good friend Vitalik Buterin decided with his colleagues they were going to move over to proof of stake, which they've done.
Yeah.
And now you earn rewards staking your Ethereum on the chain.
There we go.
Fake Tech has replied.
Oh.
Dead.
I've had 3 trophies back.
What are you doing to the screen?
I thought I had another sticker, but unfortunately it lagged and I had like 4 trophies. There we go. Add it to the collection.
Done. Perfect moment. Well done. Boxer Queen. Fake Tech didn't answer. So he's already losing now. He's lost his winning streak. He's got a winning streak of about 18 days. Well done, everybody. Next question. I think we're going to get onto some trickier questions. Okay, so slightly harder question. What commodity backs PAX? So PAXG is a cryptocurrency that you can purchase. Lots of you will see PAXG quite a lot when the markets crash. PAXG and stablecoins are normally the biggest gainers of the day. So what is the commodity that backs PAXG? Fake Tech answered first.
Are you on YouTube? I need to open YouTube. I mean, the platform we can't mention.
Oh my days.
Like running around circles.
You'd never make a spy, would you? Never make a spy.
What are they gonna do though? Shoot me? Can't stop me.
No, but I will.
Yeah, no.
Lots of people getting this one right. Boxer Queen is correct. It's indeed gold. Gold is the answer. Fake Tech is correct. Thing is, I can't see the names of the other people who got it right until the end of the actual question.
Yeah.
Crime Master, Jester, Taraz, Fran, Adil, again, well done. Eagle, MK Ultra, Rabi Shankar Matey, that's a name and a half, that. Well done to you. And Harbans, you're all winners. Next question.
Oh, I've drawn it on the screen, Max. It's pretty cool.
I'm sorry. I shall try. What I will do is I'll enter the question and then I will say it clearly into the microphone. Okay, and just bear with me. It takes me a little while to type these in.
Can I write the question on the screen?
No.
I'm gonna do it.
No, you just enjoy drawing all over the screen with silly flying.
I know, the thing is, right?
Money.
The questions are not like funny questions. People are just answering the questions, so it's like, you know, I'm just here.
You're just entertaining them. You know what you could do? You could have a live game of what's that? It's got Connect 4.
Should I get the pad out?
What's it called?
Get the pad out.
What pad?
This pad.
What are you doing? Right, now I'm gonna ask this question once I've finished. It takes me an eternity typing some of these questions. Okay, I'll try and be clear now. What is the full name of the token FET? F-E-T. What is the full name of the token FET? Now this does have a full stop in it, and it does end. It's in 2 letters, so it's 5.2. Like doing a crossword, this, isn't it? Yeah, we've got like 5 minutes left, and you've got that out.
It doesn't matter. It's fun. Okay, I'll draw. I'll entertain. It'll work.
Now, I don't think many people are going to get this right because they're going to miss the dot bit off the end.
Yeah. What's the game you want to play? Hangman, something.
And everyone's going to be really angry with me if I got this question right.
You play Hangman. Can I fill the screen?
You know what the problem is? No one's got this right because they don't know the full name of the token. Even Fake Tech. I've changed the question. 1 person's got it right. 3.
How do you start Hangman? Do you have to like do the base first? Do you have to draw this first and then the guy?
Yes. Are you hanging me?
No.
Okay, that's good. Right. The answer is fetch.ai. Full name of the token FET is fetch.ai. And there were only 7 people to get that right. Eagle Wings, congratulations. Bruce seriously nailed it. Rick Protype, Anonymous, well done. And now
set up a game of Hangman.
everyone's going to be mad at me.
Guys, if anyone wants to play Hangman with me, I've got it set up.
Everyone's mad at me.
Does anyone want to play Hangman? Guys. Wait, what happened?
So, FET,
Yeah.
the token, the full name of the project is fetch.ai.
Yeah.
The full name of the project.
Right.
Everybody typed in fetch, and now there's some really angry faces in chat.
I can understand that.
So fetch.ai is an AI project, very similar in, well, it's not very similar, but it's in the same field as Ajax, Singularity. They are my 2 favorite AI tokens.
Can't lose. It's very true. Do you want to play Hangman with me? No one's playing Hangman with me.
Surname of...
Please, guys. Please.
Surname of the founder of Ethereum. That's all we need. The last name of the founder of Ethereum. It wasn't supposed to be a trick question, but it ends up being a trick question.
You all guess a letter? No one's playing with me.
That's because they're taking part in the quiz.
But you can play then.
E. A.
I got to draw it. Alright.
Fake Tech is correct, as is Boxer Queen, who answered at the same time.
All
Lots of people are getting this one. Hopefully the angry faces, hopefully they've turned their frowns upside down with that last question. 55 correct answers. Have you done A?
Yeah.
Done E?
Yeah.
Done I?
No.
The answer, there's only a few seconds left. The answer is, of course, Buterin or Buterin. His first name is Vitalik. He likes to dress as Pikachu. He could do with eating a few meals. He's very skinny, isn't he?
Yeah. I've done I. Someone's put J. I'll take that as a letter, I think.
Well done, everybody.
Fortunately, no, it's not J.
But seriously, again, Coin City, Eagle Wings, Ollie, well done. Coin Lady. Congratulations. Joel got it right, well done. Hello, Joel.
Got to do another.
Gary Gensler is not the answer, bro. Seriously, if I could kick you, I would. I'm not allowed.
Do you want to do another letter?
Next question.
Oh. Yeah, you got one.
Right. First name of the founder of Solana. What is the first name of the founder of Solana?
Do you want to do another letter?
You. What is the first name of the founder of Solana? Wow, that was quick. Boxer Queen put the answer up before I'd even finished entering it. Fake Tech hasn't even put his hands on the keyboard yet.
Do you want to do another letter?
T.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Lots of people are getting this one right.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pronounce
Boxer
his
Queen
surname.
completely smoked everyone else though.
I think it's Yovalenko. Surname is Yovalenko. Why do we like Solana, Brogan?
Great for sheep and NFTs and stuff. Yeah.
Why don't people like Solana?
Oh, is that what you said?
No.
I
Second
don't.
question.
You know, because I know the investment of like Corporal, or what is it called? Like the investment from
FTX.
was it them?
FTX.
Like they got invested by a company. It was like
They were really
heavy.
deeply connected to FTX. So the answer is, of course, Anatoly. Ivan, well done. Frangiva, new member.
Congratulations.
Damika,
do you want to do another letter?
congratulations. You all got this right.
Do you want to do another letter?
Now, actually, you know what? Boxer Queen brings up a very good point.
What?
There were 3 people at the start of Ethereum. There was Vitalik, there was Charles, went on to Cardano fame, and there was Gavin Wood, who went on to what's it called? Polkadot. So yeah, Anatoly was the correct answer there. So now we're going to ask.
Do you want to do another letter?
No, I'm asking a question.
Come on.
Well, I tell you what? Why don't you think of your own letter to ask?
That's not very fun.
D. I'll have a D. Is this a crypto-related word?
Yeah.
Oh, what have I got there so far?
P&O.
Bitcoin.
No.
Is anybody going to be able to... Is there a D in it?
No.
A Y?
Yeah.
Or an N?
Well, you can't just get all these letters in one go. Okay, well, I haven't even drawn the guy yet, so you got a D.
Okay.
I'll do a smiley face, though.
Right, next question. I'm only going to ask one more because it's now nearly 1:15 and I think we've run out of time. The problem is with doing these quizzes, I don't know whether when we're given a time slot in certain places, whether we have to stay within that time slot.
I'm seeing a lot of the same word, and I believe people are guessing the word.
They're guessing the word in chat.
I think, finally.
So if anybody watching wants to know, oh, it's on my screen in front of me. Where have you written down the letters that are included?
I've written them on the dashes. And the ones which aren't on the top right. And I think everyone has guessed the word.
Have you written that in Sanskrit? How am I supposed to know what those... What have you written?
Everyone else has got it. Yes. Oh, Pinzo, you did. It said ID. I didn't know what you were saying. Yes, it is.
Does that say a Y, a T, and an O?
Yeah. People have already got it, though.
And it's to do with crypto?
It's crypto, guys. Well done, everybody, for putting the word. And Pin... Oh, hold on, let me find his name again. Pinzito.
Do you know what you should do?
Yeah.
On the next stream?
Yeah.
Is you should start Hangman at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
And we have to guess letters as we go through the stream.
Or we give hints to letters.
Or we give hints. I like that idea.
Do you want to do another one?
No, we haven't got time.
One more for the road.
No, we haven't got time.
Come on. What can I do?
Okay, right, next question.
I've got a perfect one for some people.
Will you, for the love of all that is holy, stop talking for 2 seconds to me? I'm trying to concentrate on the quiz.
I've got another word.
The quiz that we do every stream.
I've got another word, guys. It's 3 letters.
Last question.
It may be related to a crypto name or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Get that there.
Right.
No, it's not TRX.
Here we go. So the question is, Charles Hoskinson founded which chain? Charles founded which chain? What would be really nice in this quiz? What would be really nice in this quiz is options.
Right, yeah.
So we could say option A,
yeah,
Solana, option B, Ethereum, option C, Cardano.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Remember, I'm asking you for the name of the chain, not the name of the token. If you put the name of the token, you will have got it wrong. Boxer Queen is correct, as is
Too fast.
Fake Tech. Congratulations.
Stream restarted.
Those of you that have got this right, well done. That was the last quiz question.
I've got a hangman.
Charles Hoskinson did indeed found Cardano. Cardano is the name of the chain which we asked for, not the name of the token. Congratulations to Boxer Queen, Fake Tech, Adil, Emil, Crime Master,
Congratulations.
Mortiero, Rod Parder, Eagle Wins. Well done, Catalina. That is it for our Saturday stream. We are done.
But we still have a hangman on the screen, guys.
We're not doing the hangman.
Come on.
We're
It's 2
finishing
letters. It's 2
the
letters in the
stream.
3-letter word.
B.
Yeah.
T.
No.
The word begin with a B.
The B is included, yeah. I said yes, as in like yes, as in.
Right. Have you drawn it on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Okay.
Someone's guessed it. It is BNB.
Is it O?
Is
it O?
BNB.
Is the answer BNB?
Congratulations,
Well done.
everyone who've got BNB.
Right. Well, thank you to Boxer Queen. We will probably go live again over there on Monday. We're going to be doing about 3 or 4 shows a week over there.
Yeah.
Where you are, that I can't say the name of. And then we will be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock Sunday. We're back at 11 o'clock on Sunday to see other people in other places.
Yeah, on different places, different times.
And if you check the calendar wherever you are,
we will be there.
You will see our what's the word?
And check the descriptions.
And the descriptions as well.
You know, wink, wink.
Exactly. Well, thank you from Brogan.
Yeah, I feel like hangman. I think we should introduce. I feel like we should, for the people who've answered the question really fast. I feel like we should have a hangman going at the same time. I'll do the hangmans and you do the.
Good idea. Good idea.
We'll do it at the same time.
So we'll see you soon, Boxer Queen. For the people that are over on the you know what that we're not allowed to mention.
Yeah.
Edgar, thank you for watching. Fake, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Web3 Superstar. Thank you, Hidden Agendas. Thank you, Aliasa. Thank you, everybody over on the other
places
that we can't mention.
The yellow one.
There we go. No.
The yellow one, the red one, and the blue one.
No, stop talking. Right, we'll see you all again. Thank you very much.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.